Shooters, welcome back to the Shooters Bay. This is D. And on the table today, we have the 10mm Hi-Point pistol caliber carbine. This is model number 1095, chambered in 10mm auto. This is colored black, and it's got the threaded barrel. And real quick, I'll show you what you get in the box. This isn't really an unboxing. You can clearly see it's already unboxed, but let's take a look at what you get in the box, okay? You're going to get one 10-round magazine. You're going to get your books and warnings and stuff like that. You're going to get a lock and a key to help you take the pins down so you can take it down and clean it. You're going to get a sling and the sling hardware. And of course, you're going to get your gun. Okay, so here it is. This is the 10mm carbine from Hi-Point. Now, there's a run on guns right now. So normally you can get these chambered in 9mm, 40, 45 ACP, and of course 10 mil. So it's 4 chambers for this. I do believe it's just the 4. You can normally get these packaged out, tricked out right in the box. You can order them with red dots. You can order them with glass if you wanted to. You can order them with forward grips, all of that stuff, and you just pay a little bit extra for each accessory that they put in the box right from the vendor. Now, because there is a run on guns, they didn't have any of those left with the packages from where I went with the classic firearms. They got really good prices on these. But they did have this 10 mil left, and it was the basic black one, which was fine. The price was right. We'll talk about the price near the end. So I had to actually buy the forward grip and 2 extra magazines from Hi-Point's website. And I got the kit. It comes with the magazine coupler to affix the 2 magazines to the stock of the gun. So that's really cool to have quick access like this to 30 rounds of 10mm. 2 additional mags being carried right on the gun. And the coupler looked like it's affixed on there pretty good. Let's see how it holds up the recoil. We'll do a follow-up on that once I get this to the range and crack off a few rounds. I do intend to dump about 2-3 boxes of ammo through this just to see how it goes. So yeah, 10mm, really nice. So let's look at it. You got decent iron sights. Now, from what I understand, again, this front post breaks off kind of easily because it's made of cheap pot metal. If that breaks off, I would probably put glass up here, take this off, and just put a really nice scope up here. I'm going to keep this old school. I'm not going to put no flashlights on here, no red dots. I would just put a nice scope on here with decent magnification. It's got a really nice, soft, thick cheek pad. This being the 10mm version, it's got a thicker cheek pad than all the rest. It's got a really nice stock. I like this, this, I call it like a suspension system, like shocks, to absorb the shock. Because I think this 10 mil, the recoil from this will probably beat your shoulder up pretty good if that's the way you're going to hold it. Let's see. You got, like I said, it's got plenty of rail space on it. Rail underneath the barrel, rail underneath the frame. Plenty of rail space on the top. It's got a decent charging handle. The charging handle is in the box. You'll have to screw that on. The trigger is okay for what it is. I have no problem with the trigger considering how much this is and what it is. It's got a decent mag release button. Easy to reach. It's got a very good safety on it. Now, the one thing I say about the safety, I wish it clicked to give me, to kind of, affirm that safety, but it's there. It just feels really cheap. It's heavy. It's a real heavy gun. And again, the shortcomings on this gun, I am willing to overlook because of what it is and how much it costs. This is the cheapest way to get into a 10mm anything. 10mm pistols cost more than this. The cheapest 10mm pistol I've seen was like the stuff made by EAA and like Tang Folio. Those CZ clones, those are the cheapest 10 mils I've seen. If you've seen something cheaper than those, let me know. But this right here, just the carbine itself is about, the 10 mil version is about $350. Sometimes they float up to close to $4, but this one here was like $350. And then I got the magazine, the two extra magazines, the coupler and the forward grip. So it put my price out the door with shipping and everything to right around $4, which is not bad for a 10mm carbine. Now, if this was 9 mil, we would be looking at probably $100 to $110 less. So that's a great price, a phenomenal price for something that's really this nice. For the money. When I say nice, I mean, guys, nice for the money. There's plenty of pistol caliber carbines out there. I actually own a different pistol caliber carbine. I actually own one of the nicer ones out there. This is the Freedom Ordnance FX9 pistol, chambered in 9mm. This is on a whole different level than the Hi-Point, but again, the Hi-Point will definitely serve its purpose in my arsenal. So I'm kind of grateful to have it. I think it's a great value for the money. For the money spent, for what you get, I think it's a good deal. If you're on the fence about one of these Hi-Points, go ahead and pick one up. You won't regret it. They're very reliable. Hi-Point stands behind their product. Fantastic warranty, easy customer service. Now, again, I haven't dealt with their customer service, but everybody I know, and I know quite a few people with these carbines, that's why I decided to go ahead and get one, say that Hi-Point got great service. If you look on YouTube and a lot of the videos for Hi-Points, whether it be the pistols or the carbines, everyone says the same thing. They have really great customer service and great support for their product. So I think to invest in one of these is money well spent. Again, it's big, it's heavy, very reminiscent of an old school rifle. Nothing modern about it, but for what it does, I think you'll have a good time with this. It's probably a lot of fun to shoot. Now, in 10 mil, I think it would be very expensive to just go to the range and just crack off hundreds of rounds. That will cost you. But hey, it is what it is. You want to play, you got to pay. This is D from the Shooter's Bay. I'll see you in the next video where I'm going to do a comparison between this and the FX9 pistol. It's not going to be a real, like a versus, like which one is better. We know which one is better, but I just want to, point out some pros and cons to this versus a more traditional pistol caliber carbine. So that's it. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.